Hello students, and welcome to the last how-to video for week 2. Week 2 at-home inquiry group critique assignment is going to be the last assignment you do in week 2. And this assignment is going to have us go back into the week 2 discussion where we posted our reports on pennies and rulers, actually critiquing other fellow group members' experiment reports, steps, things like that. Now, this assignment, all the instructions are on the screen that you see, so you don't want to enter into the discussion. You need to make sure you read these directions first. And the goal is to read 2 other students' reports or watch 2 other students' videos, however they represented their material. And you want to make sure that when you read or watch these reports that you take notes on the information they're telling you. Notes that you would want to write down include what is the student's name, what is their information, did they use the same tool any differently than you did, was their procedure similar or different, and take notes on what steps might be different. Talk about the penny data, the average, the range, how did it vary compared to your own. Then how did their description of accuracy or precision of the same tool, how did that compare to yours? Again, you want to make sure you're writing down information as you go through these reports. You're going to have 2 separate reports you go through. If you find that when you go into your group thread and there's only one other student who has posted or none yet, you will have to go back later in the week to do this assignment. Because again, I want you to make sure that you are getting information from other students on how they did this assignment. If you find towards the end that there still isn't any posts, make sure you email me and I will come up with a solution for that. Otherwise, I do want you to stay within your original group. Now, once you are ready and you have all the information written down from reading the 2 reports or watching the videos, I want you to comment under your original post in the discussion. So you're not going to comment under other students' post, you're going to comment under your own as a reply. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. And I'm going to be looking for the information that you otherwise wrote down when you were reading. So what was the student's name? Were there any other separate information that you got out of it? Did they use the tool differently? Was the procedure different? How about their data on the pennies? How did their average and their range compare to your own? How did the way the other student described the accuracy and precision of the tool compare to what you thought about it? And then what I want you to do, and this is going to be a little additional piece that we haven't done yet, is what could be the potential source of error for the student? So what could be some accidents that might have been made? Typically, if we have errors, those are going to be unintentional. This could be like didn't line up the penny right, maybe didn't use the measuring tool correctly, didn't measure with uncertainty, things like that. So try to make note of any potential sources of error that might have come from the procedure, the math, whatever it may be. Again, you'll have post under your own discussion post as a reply in order for me to grade this. Now, how do you go about giving me your information? So again, this is the directions on the screen. And in order to go back into the discussion, we click this title link, Week 2 At-Home Inquiry Group Critique. And you click into that, and it brings you back into your threads. You click on the group that you were in before. So the group I belong to was Group 3 because I did rather a large number of pennies when dealing with the measure box tool. So I am going to click into Group 3. However, you'll click into whatever group you were a part of before. That's going to bring you back into this direction page where we already went through these steps. We already did the report. We already went through and measured the diameter and we wrote down the years. So that's not something you're going to do again. Instead, you're going to scroll down. And let's say we have additional posts below these directions down here. And I'm going to make one really quick just to show you what I mean. So let's say I put this post just so I can show you how to go about doing this. So I'm going to find my original post with my name on it. And in order to put the information from the other student's report, I'm going to hit this gray reply button under my own post. And that's going to open the submission box. Now, whether you want to type your information into the submission box or if you want to use Word and hit Browse My Computer to upload a file, or if you hand wrote your information and want to take a picture and submit the picture, you'll use the Browse My Computer as well. So there are options on how to submit this. It's entirely up to you. The important part is that I want the answers and the material and your thoughts behind this whole thing. Again, if you want to do multiple replies, I could say reply 1 for a certain student. And again, you'll put in your information. And let's say I finally came back and I saw there was another student who posted. I could hit this reply button again. And then I could type in my new reply in terms of the second student report that I did. And both of these are going to let me know that you did this, and I can grade it. So don't worry about that. Or you can put them both together. It's entirely up to you on how you want to do this assignment. Again, you want to make sure that you're doing 2 reports and then writing that information down so I can see what you got out of the other students within your group and their results. If you have any questions, make sure to email me. Otherwise, good luck, and then we will move on to week 3 when it's time to open.